Hey, this is Full Game Prometheus, basically giving you another offensive tip. I'm the only YouTuber that actually posts full games of all the tips and schemes he breaks down on his channel. I show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. So with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at an offense I've been labbing to try to get more scores in the end zone. So idealistically, you want to run this when you're basically 5 yards or in. This is going to be the ideal situation. We're going to go ahead and run this on the 2-yard line as if you need to get an extra point. Now we're going to take a look at a few different plays. Now, one of the plays we're going to jump into is going to be the Steelers stick. Another play we're going to jump into is going to be the shallow cross, and another play that we'll audible into is going to be the wide receiver screen. Now, the Steelers stick and the wide receiver screen are audible, so you can always access them. So the base play I'm going to call is going to be the shallow cross. Now, if you're using my Steelers scheme, you would have already attacked your opponent with the Steelers go. Steelers go is a very devastating play. It's very difficult to stop. So your opponent should be used to seeing some motioning with the running back. So this is essentially going to set your opponent up for attacking him on the other side. So let's go ahead and take a look at the shallow cross and how I'm going to go ahead and break this down. Now I'm going to run this against random defenses, so I don't know exactly what the CPU is going to do. Most opponents are going to run a lot of zone coverage and kind of flood the area. They might come up with a blitz, so you got to make your progressions really fast. Now, with the shallow cross, we're going to go ahead and take this running back position and actually go ahead and cross him over, and he's going to be our first read. If the defender follows him, he's going to get a free release and an easy completion right on the goal line. So as you can see, easy completion right there. You're going to be able to get an easy touchdown. All right, so we're going to go ahead and motion our running back over once again and look for the man read. If the man doesn't follow, we go into zone. What's going to happen is this backside tight end is going to get wide open in zone. All right, so a lot of opponents are basically going to go ahead and flood the zone. They might run 4 defenders, but they're going to flood the zone like this. So this actually looks like a cover 2 shell. Going to be very common. What your opponents are going to run against you is cover 2 in the end zone because they want to go ahead and protect the flats and the out routes and stuff like that. So what's beautiful about this particular play is that you've got all these crossing action going underneath, and as a result it's pulling defenders out of the area. So this backside dig route by the tight end will be wide open. But you got to make that progression fast, because if you do wait, this guy should fall back into that. So you got to make a very, very fast progression with that. And on the backside over here, this guy will actually go ahead and cut up, and you actually could hit him too, especially on man coverage. But the key to this particular play is going to be this backside guy right here. That's going to be the key right there. So it's a fairly easy place to play the run. You can take your running back and motion him out. And you can essentially look for the zone coverages, and you should be able to go ahead and get those easy completions like that. Now, obviously, your opponent might pick up at your tendency if you keep coming back to that play. So now we're going to go ahead and hit him with the Steelers stick. And basically, it's a quick audible, and it's actually extremely easy to read the Steelers stick. I'm really going to be looking at Brown, who's going to be default to my #1 receiver, and I'm just going to do a pass lead down to him. And generally, 9 out of 10 times, he is going to go ahead and get wide open against that particular play. So I'm going to go ahead and motion over my running back. Just make sure that no one actually falls into that area, and that should be an easy completion right there. And it's just another area that your opponent is not going to be used to actually defending against. So you can jump in the stick, especially if he starts hovering around the running back on the backside. It's just another good way to go ahead and attack him. And also what you can do is just throw the ball over the middle with the running back too. So that's what's really good about this play combination. Now, the other adjustment too is going to be basically the wide receiver screen audible. And this is going to attack your opponent in just another area that he's not going to be used to getting attacked. You take the running back and go ahead and motion him over. And if it's zone, the guys fall back, you just hit him with the screen. So now you're popping him over to the left, you're popping the guy in the back middle, you're actually hitting him underneath, and it's just going to drive him nuts because he's not going to be able to go ahead and stop all these different plays. God forbid he jumps in the man coverage, Bell on the backside will be wide open, but I would just go ahead and take the high percentage pass with the screen in the backside. So these are 3 plays that complement each other. You're going to come out and call the shallow cross as your base play, make your man read to your running back, and make your progressions from there. You've also got this backside guy. He just missed it. I probably should have did a high pass read on it, but you could see how that sometimes will get wide open if a defender does not fall back into his area. So once again, to my subscribers, I hope you guys appreciate this breakdown. This is just a good way to go ahead and attack your opponent, make very fast reads, and hit them with a formation that generally they're not used to seeing. And what's good about this play too is that if you want to, you can jump into a pistol formation from this and basically go and attack them with the run with this particular play. So you can jump into other different types of formations just to keep them honest, keep them thinking. You come out in a run and then just come right back into, you can huddle back into the gun empty Steelers. So thanks for watching this video. If you like this tip, go ahead and hit the like button. If you're new to my channel and you want to see this live in action against real opponents so you can just see if it's a real McCoy, hit the subscribe button because I'm going to be showing these tips against real live opponents. So once again, to my subscribers, I appreciate the support, and until next time.